Come on, let's get you some green.
Alright guys, so Mr. Green has been so gracious to show us his studio. So now, we're going to get the details on who he is. So, of course, all people and fans want to know. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where were you born?
Well, I'm a military brat. I was born in Buffalo, New York. I was raised overseas in Germany for a while and been in college in Virginia ever since.
Oh, what college?
Bounced around a little bit, VSU for a year, and then from then on took classes with University of Phoenix in Reston. So, bounced around a little bit.
So now you said you've basically been an Army brat. Germany, stateside. How did you manage to get back in the industry stateside into music?
Air Force brat, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. The bouginess of the forces. Excuse me, he has wings, so yeah, my bad. They're not in the trenches. Air Force brat. So yeah, tell us, how'd you discover that it was music that was
Well, I mean, like ever since pretty much elementary school, I've always been involved in music. Like, before it was, hip hop production, R&B production, it was just, playing the piano, playing like the viola, playing the saxophone, stuff like that, just getting involved with different instruments. And I always wanted to do, music production. I always wanted to rap, but it was just more so like, how can I make this happen? But, once I started getting equipment, software and stuff like that, everything slowly started piecing together.
And so when did you first start writing?
Writing? 14. When I was 14 years old, I had to do this, you're gonna laugh, but I had to do this drug-free rap competition. Yeah, and people forced me to get into it. So I was like, all right, I wrote something and I ended up winning. And ever since then, I pretty much just been doing rap.
Do you remember what the rap was? Come on, it's Schoolhouse Rock moment.
Wow.
Anti-drugs.
Wow.
I know.
I can't remember the lyrics, but if I find a piece of paper I want it on, I'll post it. How about that?
There you go. Make sure you check out for the website and the blog to see what 14-year-old Mr. Green was talking about anti-drugs. Just say no. So then you moved on from there. So now I know you do a little bit more production as well. So how'd you get into the production side of it?
I mean, I just love music. Honestly, the first piece of equipment I used, it wasn't even a piece of equipment. It was this software. It's called MTV Music Generator. And it came on PlayStation, the first PlayStation. A lot of y'all young, y'all don't even know that. The first PlayStation. And I made beats on there. And when I started getting used to it, then I got into other software that was actually on a computer that was more official. So it just started out like that.
Okay. And now you have mixtapes, LPs. What do you got coming up? Yeah,
my first mixtape I came out with back in December was Let's Get You Some Green. I just put it on YouTube and just spread it out on Facebook. Right. And now I'm on Twitter now too. I posted it up on there. And I'm just trying to spread the word that I'm rapping, because for the longest I've been doing more the studio thing and production here and there, but not so much rapping as much as I used to. But I'm getting back into it now.
Okay, and now let's go into that. Let's Get You Some Green.
Okay.
Questions. So, explain that to me. How did you come up with this concept of the slogan of Let's Get You Some Green? Because it's very catchy.
Well, I mean, honestly, I heard it on an old record that I was listening to. It was it's crazy. I found it on this record that had a bunch of cartoons on it. And I listened to it and I heard this little chick, she said,
let's get you some green.
And I was just like, oh wow, I could actually use that. So I found it on the record and I was just like, ever since then, I just stuck with that slogan. And now on every beat that I make and every song that I'm on, I try to make sure to remember to put that on there. Because I mean, I do more than just rap. I do more than just production. I do more than just engineer. I do so many different things. So Let's Get You Some Green, means that you're just getting everything all in one.
Okay, so. We're loving it. Greened out. I think green money. I'm sure other people think of other things. We'll breathe deep on that. Okay, moment. So now you said you had your mixtape.
Right.
Now the LP is coming out. What features are you looking to do, and who are you looking to work with?
Well, I want to keep it local. There's a lot of artists that I want to work with one day, but it's definitely I just want to keep it local. There's this one artist. His name is Foster Child. He's from the DMV. I want to get him on there. There's this other artist. His name is Miss. I want to get him on there. There's other artists that I want to reach out to that, you know, I've heard this stuff last year and this year. Like, I mean, of course, you got like your Fat Trails, Fill Out Days, people like that I want to reach out to as well. But I want to keep it local where like most of the people on the album are from the DMV. So I feel like we need, you know what I'm saying, more unity. Even though I'm not from here originally, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I've been here so long, it's only right, but to at least rep where you're at. So.
Oh yeah, look, as a California native, I agree.
True,
You
true.
know, been out the DMV area for quite some time, and nothing like the DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
That's true. That's true. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Okay, so we're loving that. Now, tell me a little bit about your production side. Who have you guys had brought in the studio?
Okay.
You know, what do you guys have to offer? If I want to come in, I want to lay some vocals, but you know, not personally, I can't sing, but if I could,
Right.
you know, tell me a little about you guys' production.
Okay, I mean, as far as production, I mean, you know, when some people see a studio or they see a production site, they automatically think, you know, one genre. Like, you know, I heard rock, I heard rap, or oh, you know, you look like an R&B guy, so I figured you do R&B. Like, we do a little bit of everything. I've had several different artists from different genres come through here. So I mean, I've had people rap, hardcore rap, gospel rap, mainstream, underground. I mean, as well as like R&B. I've had people come through with, you know, I call it pop R&B. You have some people come through with like neo soul type R&B. I've actually had people come through here and they did voiceover work too. So it's more than just music too, voiceover work, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, my man Delante behind the camera, you know, he does small films and stuff like that. We definitely supply music for that as well. So, yeah. So we gotta get it all.
So now, where can people stay up to date with all of your info? You gave me your Twitter, which you
Yeah, I'm at, follow me on Twitter at Get You Some Green. Sounds just the way it is. Get You Some Green. And also the website, that's MrGreenProductions.com. That's MISTA Productions.com. So,
and when can we look for some new music from up there?
on my website and like, you know, Facebook, you can look for some music next month, because I've been working on the website. It just got done. We're going on. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're also going to have merchandise up there. We're going to be selling like T-shirts, wristbands, ringtones, MP3 downloads.
Baby tees for the girls?
Oh yeah, that too. Got to get the female tees.
I think Get You Some Green on the tee.
Yeah, and then also I was gonna come up like with the female T-shirts. I was coming up with something called like Team Green. So, because I heard girls say like, oh, you know, Team Green and stuff like that. We can put that on the T-shirt. You know, I don't know too many dudes that may want to walk around with that, but you know, for the female T-shirts, Team Green. So, you know, we just coming up with creative ideas.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it, guys. Make sure you check back with us. We're gonna stamp that joint. It's official.
All right, out.